Oh, okay.
Hi.
Okay.
Zocken,
Hi.
we're recording.
Okay, well, thank you.
So, for you guys, it's been a 1 week absence. For us, it's been 3. Now,
We had
you
a
may be
vacation.
You may be wondering what happened during that. Well, you see, I ended up making a deal with a furry little Satan, got a sweet dress and magical powers out of the deal, then watched all my friends die. So that happened.
Did you watch us die?
No, different friends.
Okay.
I was about to say, are we even his friends? What?
I mean,
Meanwhile, I just didn't leave my
tolerates
house
us, so
for
that
3
counts
days
for something.
3 weeks.
Everyone just interrupts Zane. Damn it.
say that again, Zane. I'm sorry.
I said, meanwhile, my 3 weeks was spent not going outside. I didn't leave my home.
Ah,
I mean, I heard something going on outside, explosions, people screaming, but I
huh.
don't know.
Hi, I'm Llytic.
I'm Tom.
And I'm not very funny.
And we have with us today...
Someone who's
No.
actually funny!
No, not really.
For
Nice
the first time ever, Zane interrupted someone.
Uh,
Go ahead and introduce yourself to the lovelies.
Okay, what's up, guys? My name is Zocken Giedo, and I am just here because I'm a friend, and yeah, I got talked into this, and I'm not at all tied down to a chair trying to do this or anything. Uh-oh, and
You weren't
my
supposed to
dog is
tell them.
breaking down the thing.
Oof.
I wasn't supposed to tell them, I'm sorry.
Ah!
But welcome to What Are We Reading? Today we're doing more Neckbeard stories because I need to make up for lost algorithm bullshit somehow.
yeah. Just
And this time we have the Fredbeard Saga given to us by Redditor Sassy Lemons.
I don't think I trust that name.
You want to know how fresh this shit is?
how
First
fresh.
one was posted 17 days ago at the time that we're recording this.
Oh, so we're actually doing a current thing. That's new.
Goddamn right you are. We are. Fuck.
Let's see. We've been gone for 3 weeks. The story was being posted still while we were
Yes.
gone.
Yes.
I still haven't ordered that knife, but I want to.
So
I still don't
Zocken,
wanna-
we do this alphabetically according to Tom, so I guess Zocken would start reading before Zane.
Shit.
Or is Zane spelling his name with a Z?
I'm pretty...
Is there another way to
An
spell
X.
it?
An X. An X. I'm an idiot. An X. Are you spelling it with an X?
Oh, boy. Oh, my God.
That really threw me off for a moment. I was like, wait, what?
I have been working since 9 this morning. Cut me some slack here.
Excuses.
Man, I'm just gonna sit here and keep enjoying this strawberry lime record-a-lig.
Okay, good for you. You drink.
I need to.
Hashtag not sponsored. What?
Yeah, hashtag sponsored, not sponsored.
Right.
Well, okay. Zocken is spelled Z-O and Zane is spelled Z-A, so Zane would
Bet.
for Zocken.
Oh, no, that is a ZO. Oh,
What else would it be?
I thought it was an X.
Z- Shut up.
My dyslexic ass mixed up your username and his.
What
My
have I
username
started?
isn't even my name, though.
I know.
What? Okay.
Stuff it down your throat hole.
Yeah, so get used to this.
Yep, we've already started and we haven't started.
I'll fucking start us off. Alright. Part 1. The Epic of Fredbeard. Introductions. Sassy Lemons. Me. At the time, little self-esteem. 28, 5'7", about 170, 160 pounds in this story. I like video games, Magic the Gathering, D&D, and a lot of other nerd stuff. Basically perfect beard bait.
Yeah, okay. Fredbeard, overweight, smelly, looks like he wears the same cloths at work as outside of work. Oh, clothes, sorry. Outside of work. And definitely does. Not a fan of women's rights or religion. Hangs out in the toy section of Walmart when he's not at work. Dear
What?
God.
Newfus. My newfie? What's a newfie?
Fuck, I'll Google it.
I'll Google it.
Noofus, my Newfie work friend, hates neckbeards and people that kick others when they're down. Really sweet guy. He's our Chad then. His name is Chad.
He's from Newfoundland. He's Canadian.
He's
All
he's
right.
Canadian Chad?
Is there
So
any
you're
other?
telling So you're telling me while he steals my girl he's gonna apologize? Sorry, mate. He's gonna try to give me advice about how to get a girl better while he's also stealing my girl.
I can't really. Right.
Zocken?
Your line.
The assistant lead hand. She's a minor character in the beginning, but she rotates people through the sections of the line, though. Okay.
Oh, God. The setting was a recycling plant / garbage sorting job I did during all this. Long hours, low pay, dangerous work. The garbage comes down a conveyor belt after being sorted by machines that do a mediocre job.
Ew, that doesn't sound fun. I started working at this place after burning a few bridges and taking a lot of mental and emotional abuse from former friends. Oh, man. I'm sorry about that.
Good to know you got through that.
Yeah, seriously. I was in a bad...
Congratulations, Sassy Lemons.
Yeah. I was in a bad headspace as a result. So I felt like I fit in with the garbage really well. Oh God. I know how that feels. Like, ugh. Despite being a very mild germaphobe. But I could listen to music while I work, so I blocked a lot out. Yeah, music is good for that. I sort of fit in with some of the people I worked with back then. There was really no issues. Newfus started soon after I did. We got along and became work buddies eventually.
Then Fredbeard came back. Wait, back?
Yep.
I say came back because apparently he was off for a year because he had gotten himself run over somehow. He felt the looking both ways before he crossed the street was below him, and that his girth would allow cars to see him better. Unfortunately, he underestimated ice in his gravitational pull. Oh God.
So his first day back, he got put beside me on the line. I'm pretty easygoing though, and I had been I can't do this. Been warned about him, and I thought I was prepared. Nope. So the first thing he says to me is, "So you some lesbian feminist or something?" Jesus. All right.
Who starts a conversation with that?
This fucking neckbeard does. So,
Apparently. Ugh, I hate him already.
Feminist or something? Blah.
Oh.
I am Llytic. What? I wasn't sure how he arrived at this conclusion.
Yeah, well, most women that color their hair crazy colors like you do are like that and hate men for existing. Oh, come on, man!
Fuck, excuse me?
Oh my
I wish I could dye my hair. That's the reason I might, if I ever look at a girl with highlights strangely, it's because, damn, I wish I could do that. I'm going bald. I'm just gonna have to paint my head.
This guy just sounds super sheltered and like a... Ugh.
Damn.
Oh, is it my line?
Yep.
No, I'm not like that. I really support equal rights for all sexes, otherwise I'm pretty chill. I try to remain pretty neutral with a lot of this sort of stuff. I jokingly referred to extreme feminism as feminazis when he spouted this gem.
I wouldn't put a pack of rabid bitches bent of their families apart in the same group as Nazis. Nazis were all about socialism and not as bad as people make them out to be.
You bet! You fucked up, man.
This isn't Fredbeard. This is Nazi beard.
Oh. No. We're not as bad as people make them out to be. Okay, really? No.
I think about 12 million people would disagree.
More than that. Like that.
Well, no, because it was about 6 million Jews and then another 6 million gypsies, gay people, black people, and other minorities.
Yeah, but like, no. Oh, I hate this.
Also, the Nazis weren't socialists. They just said they were. because they call themselves socialists doesn't mean they are.
No, they were freaking. What's the term I'm looking for here?
Nationalists.
Nationalists, kind of, but like no, there was a fascist. There we go. That's the word I was looking for.
Yes, they were fascists, but they weren't socialists. That's what I'm saying. When it comes to their economic system, they just claim to be socialists because of the fact that the country was in a bad economic state at the time.
Yeah.
Oh! Nervously laughing, thinking he's just making a really strange joke. He goes on to try and paint Nazis in a good light.
Can we throw this man in the garbage bin? You're in a garbage facility.
I'm just trying to do my job. Yes. He belongs here.
He belongs in the incinerator is where he belongs.
Just trying to do my job and not form any damning opinions yet. I thought he was just fucking with me. I really did. I just wanted to keep my job and get out of debt.
Hey, how do you feel about Muslims? Barks Fredbeard at some point when my attention had blipped out.
Huh?
Oh, no.
It sounded genuine.
It really did.
I had to save that in because I was about to just be like, what? God. Fucking hell. I hate neckbeard stories.
I want to go to a mosque with a pet pig and just hang out around the area to see how many I piss off. I've been seeing so much malice, glee in someone's face. Jesus. What the hell? Hang around a mosque with a pet.
I don't think they hate pigs, though, right?
They don't eat them.
Well, if it's a pet pig, then that's like...
That's what I don't understand.
He's not slaughtering the pig in front of them. He's just like...
It's literally just that they have similar dietary restrictions to Jewish people.
Just this fucking guy, man.
This
is why I don't like people.
This is why I stay inside.
So do they.
Don't.
Well, if that's what you want to do, then go ham. I am not the personal against them. I just think extremists are maybe a little misguided. And that's one way to describe the extremists.
Yeah.
They didn't seem to like this answer very much. Personally believe that religion is a huge part of human culture.
Yeah, really is. Comes to stuff like that. When the buzzer went for a break, I could not have been more relieved. I told him it was nice meeting him and went off to meet with Nufus and D.
D's nuts. Got him.
Damn it, Zane.
How was working with Fredbeard? D asked as Nufus looked on curiously.
An interesting person, I guess. Super weird. We all laughed it off and began chatting about any number of things going on.
And then my boss also asked me how I feel about Muslims. I think I need a new job, actually.
And I thought working retail was bad.
That's only the first of many awful and strange things that happened until I had a mental break and quit. If anyone wants to hear about them, I'll write them up.
Why are you forcing yourself to relive these bad memories?
Well, talking about them is a good way to get through them if you're still having issues with them.
Yeah. Also, that sweet, sweet Reddit karma.
Alright, so top comment. Let's hear the entire chronicle of Fredbeard. I have a feeling this story will be extra smelly one. Then Sassy Limit says, you have no idea. When someone smells worse than garbage you work with, you know you have someone gross on your hands.
Yeah. Part 2. Fredbeard continued in. Fredbeard calls me fat.
Really? Really?
This is gonna be fun.
Okay, yeah,
5'7". We should find this guy.
Like, being 170 at 5'7", yeah, that would make you a bit overweight, but not nearly as bad as this beard seems to be. I did the last line, so Tom.
Okay. Same characters, or Fredbeard continued in. Fredbeard calls
I just said the title.
Damn it, sorry. Same characters as last time. Should I read the next one or let Zane take over? Okay.
We have to restart the entire episode because we messed up. Come on.
God damn it!
Done.
I have to do the magical girl joke all over again.
Me, Sassy Lemons. 5'7", 170 to 160 pounds, avid D&D player, MTG. What's MTG?
Magic the
Magic
Gathering.
Magic the Gathering.
Magic the
Oh,
Gathering player,
God.
Pokemon Go player. At this point, I was crushing hard on Nufus. I asking him to come out to play it all the time. It was so cring. Oh. Hello.
Cringe,
Okay,
I think.
she said I'm asking him to come out and play it all the time. Which one? Magic the Gathering, Pokemon Go, or D&D?
Pokemon Go,
All
probably.
three.
We're going
all
to
of
have
them
a
at the same
Dungeons and
time.
Dragons campaign focused on Magic the Gathering while we play Pokemon Go in the park, damn it.
Oh God, Zocken, it's your character again.
Hey!
Stuff it down your throat.
Nufus, fluffy blonde, adorable Newfie guy I was crushing on. Super nice human being, also crushing hard on me. I had no idea. I am dumb.
I can kind of relate to that. I mean, I remember one time I ended up finding out that someone was crushing on me spades-wise only after they stabbed me.
Oh, now I get it. Ah!
Yeah, that was embarrassing.
I got it, and I don't know all that much about things like that.
Fredbeard, a large neck beard. He was a good foot taller than me, than I am, and 3 times as wide. So you know automatically that he has no room to be saying this shit.
It's Big
No.
Chungus.
Oh, God damn it! You could smell him before you saw him, even though we essentially worked with garbage. His chin and neck were blessed with a thick, puby beard. His voice was strangely high and nasally.
Nufus and I have been spending a lot of time together after work playing Pokemon Go. We were really the only people who got out and got active. So understandably, I guess we got made fun of for playing so avidly. We would go home after work, shower, eat, and then run back out to play until 11 p.m. I didn't care. Nufus was really nice and interesting. This began to draw the attention of Fredbeard as well as a few others. Oh.
That reminds me, I finally got one of my starters to fucking evolve.
Which one?
Blaziken.
Behind.
My first fully evolved starter is a fucking Blaziken.
Hey, guess who got a Palkia today? Level 5 raid. Oh, yeah.
God damn it.
I just recently got Pokemon Go a little while ago because now I actually have a phone that can play it.
I was about to say, hey Tom, how's yours going along?
I have a Charmander and an Oddish. That is all.
New
I actually
problems.
lost my account, so, you know.
Oof, depressing.
Ah, that's rough.
I believe it's Tom's go.
No, I just read.
Oh, yes, you did. So it's Zane.
Which one am I reading? Summer was awful in this place.
Yes.
Yep.
It was hot and the smell got so much worse, but somehow you could still smell Fredbeard over it.
Ugh.
At some point, while the line went down, Fredbeard decided he wanted to make fun of me. Get me going a bit, I guess.
Hey, Lemons, there's a new Pokemon that appeared in the building next to this one.
Oh, which one is it, Fredbeard? I cocked my head to the side, signing, wondering what fuckery he was about to lay down.
Oh, well, it's B, another coworker, but he's dressed in a panda suit and he's holding a pride flag and wearing bondage gear. It's called Panda Pride.
Thing just cut out for a second.
You should go get it.
You should die in a hole.
Fucking murder this man. He starts laughing like he's made the best jokes ever. Take a deep breath and try to figure out the word salad thrown at me.
What even did you just say to me? I feel like you just unloaded some deep-seated fetish you have and some repressed feelings for B. Damn. Maybe you should talk to a counselor about this. Or maybe B. Like, dude, I am the wrong person for this sort of confession, I yelled, unable to stop myself. Laughing half at him, half in confusion. Like, where did this come from? More importantly, why? A few other people around me started laughing as well. He slunk off for about 20 to 30 minutes. He came back over with a box for an inflated sex doll called Fatty Patty. Okay. Keep in mind, I still had some issues with my self-esteem. I've been overweight for most of my life. This was the first time I was at a reasonably healthy weight.
That's when he puts it in my face and says,
I saw this and I almost thought it was you. Is this your body with a different face on it? He started laughing again. Son of a bitch! I want to...
All right. No,
I hate bullying.
I'm done. I want to kill this guy. Like, we need to find this guy. Can we find this guy? We're gonna find this guy. We're gonna find this guy.
Usually
Let's
it's
go back
just
to reading.
Usually it's just
Fucking goddamn shit! All right, there's no order. Fuck. Damn.
I'm too mad to laugh right now. Like, seriously.
After the
really need
pain,
to fix
man.
this because we all keep interrupting Zane.
Who's Zane?
God damn. Fuck. Where are we?
You trying to say I'm fat?
What? Oh. What? No, I don't think I was trying to say that. I was gonna say, let's go back to reading stories about fictional people, because I'm tired of all these, like, real people being assholes. Pick another story where somebody drinks piss, please.
Ow, shit.
Dumbass.
Is my line, that said, he puts it in my face and said, no?
No, it's
No.
like...
You're trying to say I'm fat? I
Yep.
bit back a lot of venom. It bothers me, but I'm trying to come up with a witty reply.
Everything but the face. Did you just not want people to know it was you? What?
I don't know how you saw me naked, but I'm pretty sure you could be charged for that kind of behavior.
Only if I get caught. For all you know, you'll look out your window tonight and see me, he cackled.
Oh, Lord,
That's not
no.
a normal thing to say to someone.
I felt
What
sick.
is wrong with people?
I felt sick. He's seen where I get off the bus to go home, so it wasn't a far stretch to assume he would follow me, or ask around to find out. I called him a creep, to which he laughed creepily and left me alone for the day. Ugh. This guy.
I really wish I could just figure out how to force myself to vomit. So anytime somebody says something like that, I could just barf.
Oh,
Just
God,
like,
you're
oh
right.
God, the sheer thought of you just makes me throw up. I'm sorry, you're that disgusting.
You just defensively vomit on people.
No, not even
vomit
on
defense.
them. Not even on them. Just like suddenly they're like saying something clever, witty, or just like gross like this, and you just go, huh!
And
Sorry.
actually
You
throw
know,
up.
when you look out your window, you can see me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry,
I
just the sheer notion
just
of
the
that
thought of
makes me
you.
You in general just make me barf.
Just aggressively vomiting.
Today he had one, and he would once in a while. Not every story has a happy ending, after all.
Oh, man.
Part 3. Fredbeard and the new level of stank.
Ugh.
Makes me that makes me cringe just on its own. That scares me.
Zocken, you get the first line.
I decided to post this quickly because
quickie.
it's pretty quickie. This quickie because it's pretty short and there is a little in the way of dialogue. Hope I'm not spamming this sub too much. Oh, God.
Same character as previous entries.
Little background on my workplace. It's sort of important for this story. The recycling facility is contained in a giant warehouse. In the warehouse, there is a pile of recycling, a feeder belt going up into a pre-sort room, a glass breaking machine, a metal separation area, magnets and stuff, a shaker
those work?
table. I don't know. A shaker table, a sorting machine, and finally the manual sorting room where the bulk of us worked sorting the rest of the recycling. This equipment was older than me and broke down a lot. Oh, I've had equipment like that.
Ooh,
That sucks. Been there, done that. Not a fun
just turn it
time.
off and on again.
It's not how it works.
Zane.
One day in particular, the glass breaker malfunctioned, so I had to break the glass. It was so bad that several tons of glass, I might be exaggerating, but it felt like
Tons.
Yeah.
Is it tons just T-O-N-S?
No, this is outside of the U.S. tons.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit.
I
Fill the
think she
machine.
might actually be Canadian.
I don't remember how this happened, but we had to manually shovel it out. So Nufus D, our team lead, and our star Fredbeard all grabbed some shovels and started shoveling. You ever think neckbeards go on this just to see if people have written about them?
There have been some cases on, I think, r/neckbeard stories of them, like, lashing out.
Oh, fuck them. If they're all like this, they deserve this shit. Just kill them all. I'm sorry, they
Agreement.
deserve so much more than this shit. I didn't shower
Murder.
the night
Of course
before.
it's the
I was
answer.
boy.
Boy?
Boy,
Boy!
but dead.
But Dad?
But
That boy ain't right, I tell you what.
Didn't shower the night before. I was too tired that night, and I vaguely remember just passing out after changing that night. I was feeling a little stinky, and it was a hot day. I started to smell some awful BO over the garbage. It was strong, like if I... Jeez. It was strong like if you were to never have washed your gym clothes from high school, then stuck your nose in your armpit kind of level of stank. Embarrassed, I clamped my arms to my body to limit the smell. It was so strong and constant, I didn't think it would be anyone else. It could be anyone else around me. Damn.
Yeah, when the smell's so strong that your only explanation is, shit, is that me?
I've had people who come through my line at Walmart like that, and
Yeah.
they're across the register from me.
Oh yeah, I worked at a truck stop, and truckers all the time would come in and just like I said, it's a new level of shit. Oh,
We shoveled out a giant pile of glass. I was so tired, my arms burned and ached. Fredbeard, shockingly, kept pace with all of us. Very impressive. Though he was absolutely dripping with sweat. His hair was so greasy, I'm almost sure that if he pushed it back with his hand, it would have made some sort of cartoony oil slick noise.
Oh, stop.
it's nasty.
Descriptors. Ugh. When we went out on break, I started apologizing for my awful BO. Dee and Nufus started laughing.
I lost where we are.
Dude, that wasn't you.
Dude, that wasn't you. That was Fredbeard. I was working beside him. It was so thick I almost choked, Nufus explained.
You sure? Because I was at least 10 to 15 feet from him the whole time, and I could still smell it.
No, it was definitely him. I don't smell anything now. Dee started laughing.
Wonder how his apartment smells, I wondered aloud.
Oh, don't ask yourself those questions. No.
We all shuddered, and I put on a ton
Yep.
of deodorant to make sure I could never smell that bad. I really wish there was like one neckbeard story where the boss of the place, like not even like person getting us subjected to this, but like the big boss is just like, go home and shower or you're fired.
That'd be funny.
Just realized that my booze here actually does have a warning saying that it shouldn't be drinking by pregnant women.
Are you pregnant? Are you
No,
Are you a woman?
I'm not going to answer that.
Well, I mean,
Depends on the day.
either way, it doesn't affect you, so it's fine.
I was about to say, yeah. Next part. Fredbeard hates Nufus / tries to impress my lady. Zocken?
Wait, how's this man's been a bitch? The fuck?
Nufus really wanted me to post this for you guys. He's very proud of this story and thinks you wonderful people will enjoy it. All right.
Oh, I did.
Okay.
Oh wait, so like, she says she quit, but she's still with Nufus at least? Hey.
Same characters as always, though Nufus definitely plays a heavier role in this story.
Alrighty.
Nufus and Fredbeard never got along. I think Fredbeard was always threatened by him. Nufus is 6 foot blonde, dad bodish, well-kept beard, and his coolest feature, his eyes are 2 different colors. Love. Basically, Nufus is a Chad to Fredbeard.
Wait,
Heterochromia, a very
Wait.
groovy mutation.
so this Canadian Chad has a dad bod? Like, are we talking beer belly dad bod, or what kind of dad bod?
Maybe just a bit of punch.
Yeah.
Like soft huggable, not
Yeah,
what
he's
are you
like-
doing with your life?
He's preparing to be the dad. He's preparing to be Dad Chad, the Canadian Chad.
Dad Chad the Canadian.
Yeah.
All right then, this is new.
That might have to be the title.
Dad Chad,
Chad.
the Canadian.
Oh no.
Alright, so is it my line?
Yep.
Yeah.
Fredbeard would try to talk to him and Nufus would never engage with him, just ignored him at every chance. So every chance Fredbeard could complain about him to me, he would. He would go off about how Nufus was such a little bitch and why do I hang out with him? This happened a lot and it killed me. I thought he was so funny. More so since the Fatty Patty incident.
Such an asshole. Go talk to him about it. Tell him he's a bitch to his face instead of being a scared dog. I threw out casually at some point. Fredbeard was taken aback a little. He didn't look like he was expecting to be told to do anything about it. Maybe he wanted me to tell him to be nicer? I'm not sure. Nah, you got a problem? Go deal with it, fucker.
Don't have me be the go-between, you little bitch.
Mm,
Nah, I don't want to. He's too much of an asshole. He's probably boring anyways.
I don't know. I think he's cool to talk to. I talked to him about video games, MTG, stupid shit. But if you don't want to talk to him or confront him, leave him alone. And I don't need to hear you shit talk him every day. I mean, he is my friend after all.
Oh my gosh. Nothing
You okay?
more. No, I'm not. I hate neckbeard stories. Nothing more came of this, really. But I did tell Nufus and he thought it was funny as shit. He just never liked Fredbeard. He found his voice grating, like a prepubescent boy talking with his nose pinched. Like me.
No, we'd have
How
to
he's
punch you in the
annoying
balls
to
first.
Nufus. I mean, I thought that'd make me sing higher, though, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
Ooh.
maybe if I just hit you in the soft spot and make you sing tenor for a week.
I swear that's a line from the Percy Jackson series.
It was. That was my direct reference, yes. Good job.
That's where
Yay.
I'm happy to stop it.
from.
Okay. It's my line, isn't it?
Yes.
Nothing happened for a while, am I right?
Nothing happened for a while, yes.
Yeah.
Sweet. All right. Nothing happened for a while. Fred was going to a con in a week, so after this event. It was a fan expo or something, multiple fandoms in one place. I would love to go one day, but not now.
Anyways, Fredbeard came back all excited. He had apparently gotten a whole bunch of autographs from some well-known actors. I think he might have said he got some Star Trek cast members' autographs or something, and all I remember is it was a fandom I have no interest in. He told everyone this, though, and many times.
Oh, he's that over-enthusiastic friend who tells the same story over and over because his life is so boring that that's the only thing cool that ever happens to him.
Yes.
Admittedly, I do that a lot.
Yeah, so you're more adorable.
Yeah,
Gee, thanks.
you're lovable. You're lovable, Zane. Like,
And what I've also gotten to the habit of doing is like I'll get like midway through the story and I'll be like, "Have I told you this before?"
I've
And
had
sometimes I'll get a yes, and sometimes I'll get a no.
I've had moments like that. Hey, Sassy Lemon. Oh, hey, Sassy Lemons. I went to a con this weekend.
You don't say. Cool, Fredbeard. Glad you had a good time. I was still trying to be nice at this point. Don't know why.
Yeah, you can't be nice to these people. Fuck these people. Yeah, I paid $100 to get celebrity autograph and meet him. And
Neat, I
Dude,
guess.
you could buy an entire figure for that. That's just not worth it.
oh no, I've met some celebrities like that, and some of them were pretty worth it. And that was my phone that totally went off.
I'm just wondering, like, which figure are you getting? You getting another Nyarlathotep?
Nah, I forgot her name, but I'd want to get like the red one. Whatever her name
Oh,
was.
yeah, I remember her. That was the... Well, I honestly liked her character a lot more second season than the first season. But that was because she was less possessive second season.
Really nice.
Yeah.
What are y'all talking about?
Hello, Nyaruko-san.
Oh, okay. I think I've heard of that one.
Yeah, harem series, but it turns out that all the members of the harem are eldritch abominations.
Oh Jesus!
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it was Kithuka or whatever, right?
No, yeah, it might have been Chithuka.
Yeah. And then there was that like one trap dude.
Yeah. Haster. That was Haster.
Yeah.
Just a small
boy.
gay man.
That's what our harem needs. Small gay men.
Yes. Meet, I guess. I only used to go to cons for cosplay meetups and to meet new people. Never met anyone interesting there.
Yeah, do you think I spent too much? I spent like $500. This number changed a lot too, on autographs. Well, I was there. He seemed very proud of this, but it wouldn't last. You see, Nufus is a giant nerd too. Fredbeard knew this. We think he might have been trying to flaunt how much spending money he had, as well as the prestige of meeting big-name celebrities. Nufus was working beside Fredbeard today. He was working silently, going a little insane from hearing Fredbeard brag all day. He was near his limit.
Understandably so.
Yeah.
I could just picture like somebody trying to brag about that to me, and I'd just be like, I don't know who that is.
Basically, with you, yeah.
Yeah, someone bragged to me. It's like, wow, you spent that much to get a piece of paper signed? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, at least whenever I go to a con, I get stuff with titties on it.
Oh my god.
At least my friend Cheyenne bled on the person first.
Jesus Christ.
I'm not kidding. She was talking about that because she met the guy who did the voice for May Hughes, the English version, in Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh, okay.
And she accidentally cut her finger and got blood on him. And he actually like mentions that in the autograph. Like he said,
badass.
to the girl who bled on me.
That's badass. I'm not even gonna lie. This is pretty cool. Oh, that's awesome.
What kind of like, oh man, it should have been in like red ink too, to the girl who bled on me.
Ah! That would have been fucking awesome.
Yeah. I don't know. If people want to spend money to get autographs, that's great. I don't know. Autographs have never seemed like a huge thing to me.
Me neither.
Whose line is it?
It's probably mine.
Yeah, I think it
It
is.
is. It's Whelp if that's what you want.
Well, if that's what you want to spend your money on, and that's what you enjoy,
Damn, Jesse Lemons
not-
come like deep southern. What the hell?
No, that's Doofus.
I'm not here to tell you otherwise, was my generally neutral response.
Oh, no, that was her.
Called it. See?
Fuck.
I really don't have any issues if that's what people are into.
That's your fetish.
My fetish is touching people's hands as I hand them my autograph paper.
My fetish is autographs.
You sick
I
bastard.
could just
Every night I just masturbate over my autograph book.
I could just picture like falling in love with someone, and what they do is they like write you autographs whenever they have to like go on like long business trips and stuff.
Oh, God.
Oh my god.
And they're just like, fuck
Just gotta
yeah.
keep
And,
you
like
busy
all
for a
over the
while.
room, it's just your autograph everywhere.
No, stop.
No.
Oh my
God, stop.
Oh.
Zocken.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Okay.
This is what I deal with on a weekly basis.
New kind of respect for you, sir. What do you think, Nufus? The beard turned to Nufus for the first time all day to ask his opinion. He'd been bragging all day about this, and only once I was there did he turn to Nufus and talk to him. We knew what he was doing. There was a moment where you could see the raw annoyance and anger that is pretty unique to the people of Newfoundland when you really push them. All the rage of an oncoming storm over the sea, he seized for a split second before spitting out the harshest of truths.
Paying to meet a person is the biggest waste of money I've ever heard of. If a celebrity wants to legitimately interact with their fans, they shouldn't be fucking charging them, much less for a fucking signature that's worth nothing. They should be fucking grateful that they have fans that appreciate their work. As far as I'm concerned, the people you met weren't worth meeting. I started out trying to do a Canadian accent, but
It's starting to kind of.
Didn't exactly come out that way.
I would do a Canadian accent, but I would go too stereotypical for that one, probably.
I really don't know
any
how.
Canadians.
It's literally that you just pronounce every letter, basically.
It's really not all that hard.
You say A.
It has to do with like what letters you're stressing and all that. Like if you can do like a Wisconsin accent or something like that.
Wisconsin.
Oh, don't you know?
Wisconsin.
You know.
Yeah, no, I actually had some friends from Montana at some point in time, and it was to the point, and they had a little bit of a Canadian type accent like that, and it was to the point where I hung out with them so much I had started to copy that accent, and I caught myself doing so, and I was like, "What the hell am I doing?"
Oh, just picking up something else.
It was interesting, but whatever.
Shit, where was I? It was pure Newfie rage, and it was amazing.
That was his rage?
Fredbeard deflated completely. I've never seen someone go from looking so big to so small. He was quiet for the rest of the day, thankfully.
Good.
Hey, new weight loss treatment. Get your ass rimmed. That's pretty good.
Roasted by a Newfoundlander.
Just get ripped.
Don't feel bad for him. Don't you dare make my mistake.
Oh, don't feel bad for him at all. That's freaking delicious.
Because in the next story, I'll tell you about how I felt bad because the guy was basically an incel. I tried to articulate what women want in a guy. I think he was fishing for pity and for what I liked in a guy.
Stay clean, everyone.
Yeah,
Do not cry for him. Do not cry.
Oh, God.
Need for the stupid. You'll be crying all day.
Don't pity.
Don't you know?
Nope.
That was a starvation reference from the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, in case
Yeah.
anyone's wondering.
Yeah, I kind of guessed that. Yeah, don't pity the incel. Next part, because it's only been about 30 minutes. The time I felt pity for Fredbeard.
Oh, no.
Yay.
Zocken?
I'm sorry. I'm just
Review.
curious. Of all the crap, what could possibly make her have pity for this asshole?
Where is your fucking mic?
What do you mean, my fucking mic?
Hello, guys? Can you hear me?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
You not hear? I thought you were talking to me. Can you not hear me?
Yes,
or
I am
what?
talking to you because half the time you sound like you're across the room.
I'm sorry. Can you hear me now?
That sounded actually really hollow.
Anyway,
Hello.
Zocken,
Swallow
go.
your mic.
New character.
deep throat that bitch.
Uh,
New character.
Gojo, a tall, spindly Guyanese fellow we worked with. Very racist, homophobic, and sexist. Anything I said to this guy was wrong. He believed that pigs were toxic because if they get bit by a snake, they won't die. You guys probably know that's not true. I tried to explain why. No amount of scientific evidence I gave him would be valid, because I am a woman. He was okay to work with as long as you didn't go on a tirade.
I've met people like that.
We all
I've
have.
worked with people like that.
There was a day I was working in a pre-sort area with Fredbeard and Kojo. The beard was lamenting that day. He was acting particularly droopy and mopey. I more or less ignored it. It was shortly after Nufus asked me out. I don't know if or how he figured it out. It didn't really matter as far as I was concerned.
Kojo and I were talking about him getting ready for some event during the weekend. Fred was quiet until this point.
Don't even bother with my appearance. Women wouldn't want to date me.
Well, if you put some fucking effort forward.
Oh, shit. Truth.
I figured out how you dress is also tied to like how you think.
Yes.
Well,
I was thinking like how you recall memories, like if you're like quote unquote a looker or like a thinker or a toucher. Is the three that I was told about.
That man's a toucher.
Well,
Stay away from him.
Hold on.
oh my
This is
God, he's
actually
a looker.
pretty interesting. Lookers, they recall memories based off sight and what they can relate from, like, you know, what they've seen.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They focus a lot on, you know, how things look, right? So they're
Yes.
more worried about their appearance and they tend to, like, look people in the eye and whatnot.
Yes.
Mhm.
And people who recall things audibly, like what they've heard, and what they recount aren't worried about appearance because, you know, they don't really think to remember that first and all that. I mean, yeah, you can think of every single way. It's not like you only think one way or whatever. But like if you mostly think about like hearing things, since you're not worried about appearance, you're not always looking at people. And those people who recall things that they think about tend to be looking downwards and like not in people's eyes as much. And then the touchers, they wear what's comfortable.
Yeah.
So
You know, I have
it's a little
kind
bit
of, I have
You're
kind of
saying
all.
to me that people that dress comfortably love to touch other people? What you telling me?
So long as
I'm
it's not a
saying if
trench
they
coat.
dress comfortably, it's more likely they are a more touchy person.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I remember
75% of people are lookers, 20% are like thinkers, and 5% are touchers.
Well, I mean, 75% of the people I've met have definitely been lookers.
Haha.
I remember things in smells. What does that make me? Like, I recall
No,
smells.
that makes you normal because smell is the sense most directly tied to memory.
Oh, cool.
True.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I
What?
said, it's not like you magically only
normal?
use one of these. You use all three.
Well,
It's
yeah,
just
no.
what you lean towards most.
Yeah,
I suppose.
yeah, that's the whole thing.
Yeah, I think I'm more of the second one.
And I don't know what I am. I don't like to do anything though. And sit in my room. So who cares?
Anyway, shit. Well, no kidding, Fredbeard. You called me fat a week ago. Can't imagine why you'd be considered why you'd be concerned unattractive. Considered is probably what it meant to say.
Yeah,
Can't
probably.
imagine why you'd be considered unattractive, I laughed. I since got over the Fatty Patty incident. I was still on cloud 9 from knowing New Fist reciprocated my feelings. Round of applause to the happy couple.
Hey!
Snaps because I'm holding my laptop with one hand.
Slap your laptop then. Just slap the mic.
Oh, God!
That's my laptop.
This baby's awesome.
That's my mic. Okay, let's see. It's because I'm fat. Girls don't want to date fat guys. Okay, first of all,
I am going to prove that is bullshit.
I was about to say there's someone right here that could dispute that.
My cousin, like, for the longest time was overweight, yet he got more girls than just about any other person I knew. So, and in case y'all are wondering, yes, it is Little Fuck.
Oh, Little Fuck's the baller.
He totally is. Like, it's just...
Give that man a high five for me. Hey.
When I see him, I will.
I was about to say, though, I've met Zocken's girlfriend.
Yeah, she's awesome. I love her to death.
Then there was that whole thing you told me about that happened to you on Twitch.
Okay, I still don't know. And that killed me.
What happened? You know what? Tell me after.
Short, literally, someone joined my stream, said that she, or actually, I don't even know if it was she. It could have been he. I don't fucking know. Said that she went to high school with me and said that I was hot.
They! Just say they!
Oops.
Okay. I saw you in high school, man. That's an accomplishment right there.
Oh, I know, but the thing is, like, they asked if I was single. I said no. I'm with an amazing person. They said okay, well then bye, and didn't like bother to tell me who they were. Nothing. But they like even said things on my Twitch stream that no one else would know unless they like knew me in person.
That's
Did you just get doxxed?
I don't know what happened.
Hello,
I that
police.
moment of
Somebody
like,
doxed me.
I have so many
Police, I
questions.
feel unsafe.
I still feel that way.
I believe it's Zane's line.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Every time. Shit. That's a load of shit. I know big guys that are hot, smart, amazing women. You're just making excuses at this point.
You skipped with.
Totally skipped with. I know guys that are hot, smart, amazing women. Yeah.
That are with hot, smart, amazing women. You're just making excuses at this point. I had fallen for something I was unaware of. Hook, line, and sinker.
Oh no.
Oh. Oh yeah? What do you look for? The beard asked, perking up a bit. I thought about it and tried not to just describe Nufus.
People who don't smell like shit.
Anybody
Same.
but you.
Same. That's how I prefer my men. Not smelling like fucking garbage. Oh. Well, I don't feel like I ask for much personally. Preferably someone who looks after themselves, keeps clean, and knows how to clean. Cooking is a big one for most women. Cooking is a big one for most women. If you can cook a few things, you have a huge advantage. Give women respect. Don't talk to them like you talk to the women here. At this, Kojo pipes up.
If you can cook a few things, you have a huge advantage. I am mentally filing this knowledge away because I can cook.
It's a big help.
Hey,
It
baby,
really is.
I can put noodles in a microwave.
Fucking hell. Legit. The
Yeah,
best
Fredbeard,
date-
you got.
No,
I
the
did
best
actually
date
find
I
a
ever
recipe
had
for that
was
for a while
me
back.
and my girl, like, made a huge dinner together and had fun in the kitchen. Then we sat down and we had a nice dinner together. It was fucking
That-
awesome.
Yeah, no, that sounds awesome. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Like, 100%. The cooking for women, it's like 100%.
Honestly, that's a good thing just about any partner.
gender roles are bullshit. Let's go with that.
Hi, I'm showing you that I
There you
am
go.
competently capable of taking care of myself by cooking.
I can
So
make
true,
cake.
What my parents usually do is my mom cooks most of the basic meals, but if we never need anything grilled or like meat cooked, then my dad takes care of it.
Hashtag gender roles are bullshit.
Grilling is fun. Yeah, Fredbeard, you got to respect women and clean yourself up. Get a nice shirt or something. He barks. Big words coming from a guy that thinks everything I say is wrong and doesn't have nice clothes himself. Lol.
He just doesn't lead by example.
That won't work, Fredbeard sighed over dramatically.
No,
Zocken.
it does. Clean yourself up. Trim the
Hint,
beard
hint.
in your hair. Shower. Wear deodorant. And get some nicer clothes. That aside, go out and talk to people. Get some social training. The whole time.
Fuck!
Kojo is
Social
yelling.
training! God damn it! That's the one thing I don't have!
The whole time, Kojo is yelling his confrontations to what I'm saying and repeating it as if he had already said it.
Zane, you know something easy that you can do and get out of the house is go bowling. Like, that's not hard.
There's a bowling alley on campus.
There is?
What?
It's under the
Wait,
gym.
hold on. Actually, no, time out. What?
Bullshit.
There is?
Yes.
Wait,
I
I
didn't
think
know
I
this
remember
was
going
there.
there once, but I never went back. Holy shit, I forgot that place existed and I live here! Cause I don't go outside!
It's free to you because you're a student.
And I don't leave the dorm room except to go to class! God, I'm pathetic!
Damn, I need to take you bowling when I move back. Like, seriously.
Not to say, like, me and Zoe can go to the same university. I mean, I'm pretty sure we could arrange a time to go bowling with you.
Yo.
You have friends on campus.
I know, it's just, I can't believe I forgot something as amazing as a bowling alley on campus.
I mean, at very least, you'll probably do better than me because I am shit at bowling. The only time I,
I have
ever
an
get to bowl
actual
is
coordination problem, that's the thing.
I'm actually decent at bowling.
the only time I ever get to go bowling is when I go to a.
Can I throw my
Heavily
bowling
bowling,
ball like a
right.
shot put?
I don't
Yes.
think that's a good idea.
It's not a good idea, but you can.
How to get thrown out of the bowling alley in 3 simple steps.
Well, no, I mean, I actually had a friend who threw the bowling ball like a shot put and actually made a strike, and no one kicked him out. So,
I remember when I was 5, I think I just went from left to right across a bowling alley, and anybody who wasn't bowling, I just bowled for them. I actually had some person like walk up to me like, dude, you need to stop. It wasn't even like a manager, just one of the families just kind of watched me do it. I got to walk away for like 5 seconds, and then I heard somebody behind me like, hey, kid, you're not allowed to do that.
You.
oh,
Honestly,
so
I
that's
would've
why
loved
you
to
say
do
personalities. That's what
I
you
would
should
have
have
loved
said.
it, just like someone be like, wait, when the fuck did I get a strike?
They just just see some like 5-year-old walking to the next one to bowl.
Oh fuck. Okay. Who's
Zane,
Line is anyway.
Zocken, I think it's still your line.
Oh,
Yeah,
I finished
interrupted
it.
him a bunch. Oh,
The whole time,
Wait,
Coach
no, I
was
think it might
yelling
be me.
confrontations to what I'm saying and repeating it as if he had already said it. I
Okay,
already
you
said
didn't
that.
finish it. You finished it
Yeah,
there.
okay, yeah. This is mine now.
Yes.
I was referencing the comic, but yes. Do you think I wear the same stuff out as I wear here? Fredbeard asks as if hurt.
Don't lie, you.
You slut!
I don't know what I was going to say, and so I stopped myself before I said anything. But yeah, that works.
you poopy butt.
Fredbeard, I know you wear the same clothes because I've seen you outside of work. Kojo is still yelling that he needs to buy new clothes to look nicer. Buy new clothes!
Well, I don't want to shave my beard. The beard whined. Oh God, his beard is sentient.
No. I didn't say shave it. You look like an infant if you did. Trim it up so it doesn't look so gross and puby. Truth.
No, I'm just thinking about the fact that I just can't grow a beard in general.
Me neither.
Laughs at all three of you.
Hey,
Are you kidding me? Last time I saw Zokin, he had a full beard. And that was earlier this week.
I actually shaved yesterday. Like, I'm 100%.
Just
Got him!
Yeah.
Just because he has a full beard doesn't mean he can grow one.
That is very true, honestly.
I think that means he can grow one. By definition, if you grew a beard, you are capable of growing a beard.
No. Let's rephrase that. Let's just say, just because you can doesn't mean you should.
There we go.
It looks terrible.
I mean, I need to shave. I think I get all puby. I can't grow like anything full set on my face.
I shaved yesterday.
I have like the
Yeah,
world's
can't grow
shittiest
anything?
razor, and I need to buy a new one, or else I would have shaved by now.
I need to trim my beard.
Love
Jojo.
that we're supposed to be reading like neckbeard stories, and we all start talking about.
Honestly, I think at this rate we might be able to get the entire thing in one session.
Okay.
Which means that we'd be moving on to a different set for next session.
Oof.
Gojo just kept rattling off things I already said and how the beard needs to learn how to respect women more. How he needs to treat them like queens. Okay, don't do that. If you don't put them on a fucking pedestal. Don't put anyone on a fucking pedestal.
Can I
That
put
just-
them up on the side of the railing and then Batista bomb them?
Oh my god!
Yes, you can. That probably won't get you a girlfriend, though.
Look at you
I
fucking
don't know. I'm gonna
arrested.
become a professional wrestler, and I'm gonna marry one of the other professional wrestlers or something.
Okay.
Just part of the storyline.
Yeah, I can't even get a real girl. It has to be given to me.
Well, I mean, for that to happen, though, you and the other wrestler have to have legitimate chemistry.
Shit.
It's easily written in. It's okay.
Yeah. If you're halfway decent at acting.
Well, he puts up with us, so I'd say he's pretty good at acting.
Ouch. Hey, ow.
Youch.
Ow.
Am I wrong?
Guys.
Yeah,
At
you
least I
have to
hope you
deal
are.
with me and Tom continuously interrupting you.
I'm gonna be like The Rock, and one day I'm gonna snap, and that's how I become like the giant heel.
Oh, God. Shit. I just sat back and watched him tear into Fredbeard for the rest of the shift.
I mean, that's a good way to spend time. Bonus round!
Bonus ducks.
Was that the Starman theme?
I think it was.
Later that day, and after work, Nufus and I had to go into a large chain store near work. He needed fucking pasta for something.
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember. We walked in and decided to wander around a bit. We walked by the toy section, and there was Fredbeard. What the hell? I didn't want to see him after work, too. This wouldn't be the last time.
You know, Zane, I think you're the only person who can say normal sentences and make me feel uncomfortable.
Oh my.
Let's not forget the My Inner Life thing of him saying every sentence like he wanted to fuck every single thing he mentioned.
I was constantly uncomfortable throughout that entire series, except for when my cousin was on that one episode.
I've got comments about how that's apparently one of the best things about the series.
Oh my god.
Well, you've got a really weird.
Zane is best. Zane is best member of this. Of what are we?
Zane
reading?
is best girl.
I'm best girl. Yeah.
You have achieved the ranks of Hellhound in the Invisible Girl from My Hero Academia.
What a time to be alive, where I can be on a list of best girls.
The next day at work, he tracks me down and says, "I hope you don't think I'm being some kind of weirdo or anything." That's totally weird.
Huh? For what now?
When you first saw me in the toy section at the big box mart, I was looking for Hot Wheels cars. Okay, first of all, that's not too terribly weird.
I mean, it would have been
No, but-
slightly less weird if it was the action figure section, in my opinion, but it's not too terribly weird.
In my opinion, it sounds like he makes fun of her for like playing Pokemon Go and shit, yet he does Hot Wheels. The fuck?
Well, yeah, you shouldn't be, like, insulting someone for being in a fandom.
Exactly.
I mean, the fandom, if it's a bad one, will do that for themselves.
That's true.
I could just like, I bet if he just like didn't say anything, because like he thinks it's weird that they saw him there, but if he could have just, played it off like, yeah, I was buying things for cousins. Yep. Family party.
Either that, or just don't bring it up and act like it's not a big deal. And because
Whose line is it?
Probably mine.
It's Timothy's guy.
Is it Tim Tebow's?
Well, I finished my line. It's Zane's.
John Cena's.
So then it's Zane's.
Oh. Yeah, I don't care. I didn't care before, but now that you've brought it to attention to it, it is a little weird, and I left to take my spot on the line. I forgot I saw him at Big Box Mart and probably would have never remembered if he had never brought it up.
Yeah, I mean,
I would get this line. Next time, Fredbeard tries to sell me his nudes.
Ooh, what's this?
Dick.
Nani?
you did that too well, man.
Fuck.
Next part, Fredbeard tries to sell me his nudes. Same faces, same places.
This is by far the grossest thing he's done thus far. I can't express in words how unattractive I find this beard. I've dated beards before, a very long series I might post, and this guy was way more unattractive than anyone else. It was mostly his personality, but it was also his appearance too. Greasy hair, thick pubic neck beard, at least 375 to 400 pounds. Always wore the same gray t-shirt, belly hung down past said shirt. Ate nothing but TV dinners and pizza.
Yeah.
Who doesn't like TV dinners and pizza,
Oh,
though?
TV dinners
I
are
like to
terrible.
at least vary it up.
No, TV dinners.
Yeah,
are
you get
terrible.
varieties of TV dinners then.
Put in some tacos every now and then. That'll at least clear out your system.
Cheetos.
At least
Fucking chimichangas up in this bitch.
Then again, I eat about everything out of their microwave, and I think it's better than restaurant food, so I think I'm just retarded.
Yeah, but you never
Oh,
go to
sorry,
restaurants.
I bet my mistake. I'm a dumbass.
Yeah, you now have
my
two
bad.
different groups of people on your case about that.
Shit.
boy.
My bad. Shit. Cut it out. Just cut the
Just
entire
stuff it
video.
down your throat hole.
To start the episode over now.
Just like word salad. Just like, yeah. And I do that because I have What?
Oh my god.
Weeb dwarf.
What?
What?
Sorry, I'm just saying things that I said during that Twitch stream.
We dwarf.
Are we still
Yes,
like,
but are kobolds from outer space?
Yes.
I mean, are we done with the episode? Do we need to? Are we continuing to read?
Yes.
Yes.
We're reading the entire thing.
Yes.
Might as well
Oh,
at this
shit.
point.
Why
2 hour long special. That's what everyone's getting.
Yes.
Probably.
I'm going on.
That's
It's
like
because
2
I'm here
episodes.
and
That's
I
all
have
they're
the
getting from me.
Well, you're also gonna have, because of the fact that we have to double the amount of sessions this weekend.
But then, like, couldn't we just be lazy and then make this 2?
No.
Fuck.
We need effort.
As little as we put forth.
the non-editing I do.
Neckbeard review.
Zane, it is your line.
Yeah.
It's my line.
Now that is out of
Shit.
the way.
Wait, like, where are we now?
Now that is out of the way.
Wow, y'all actually went to the next section. I was still on the last one. Now that is out of the way, on with the main story.
Back to your regularly scheduled program.
So once again, I was working in the pre-sort area with Fredbeard and another not important coworker. Damn.
Another fucker who doesn't matter.
You don't spell.
I was lightly engaging in conversation with Fredbeard about video games. I was saying how I would like to play some of the newer Assassin's Creed games, but I don't have a PS4 yet. I regret letting this information slip. Man, the Assassin's Creed games have sucked when they got rid of their multiplayer.
Honestly, it's just the whole thing is the fact that they haven't really been doing anything new.
I want to play.
They actually cut the multiplayer out.
I want to play Assassin's Creed Odyssey, but that's because I like Greek mythology and stories of like Spartans and stuff. So,
You ever
Honestly,
sat down and thought about the
good,
fact
yeah.
that Mario Odyssey is just a Kirby game?
God damn it.
it's just a what
What?
game?
It's a Kirby game.
You're not wrong. Oh
You're
God,
not
you're not wrong.
No,
I
I'm
hate
kind
you,
of upset
But
now.
you're not wrong.
Exactly, I'm kind of
You see
upset
it
now.
though, right?
Oh yeah,
You see what I mean though, right? It's just a Kirby
Yes.
game.
Except
I
he has a
don't know whether or not
demonically
I'm
possessed
more. I don't know whether or not I'm more or less upset than the time that I found out that honey is classified by the FDA as raw meat.
What?
Pardon?
Who the hell decided this shit?
I mean, it makes sense when you think about it, but
It's
even
an animal
so,
byproduct that isn't made of dairy.
honey's a meat.
No, I refuse.
Honey is my favorite
Oh.
meat now. There is nothing you can do to tell me. Oh, I'm sorry, bacon. Honey is my new favorite meat.
Shit, where?
Horribly.
I think it's Zocken's line.
Yep.
I'm gonna go to the store and buy some honey now.
There is a bee farm in Canyon. Shit.
Wait, so I can support local bee farms?
Yes, they have a jalapeno spun honey.
Hey,
Sounds interesting.
It's delicious.
I could sell you my PS4 for 150.
All right, so you ready to read, Zoka?
Check Bureau tells me. I'm ready right now. You man.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
Zane's usually the one who gets interrupted, so he's getting his revenge in this episode.
Can we just kill this guy? Can we just like? I
No,
want to kill Neckbeard, but
best girl.
you're the best girl, and then you kill her.
You can't kill best girl.
Yes, you can.
We're not a magical girl anime.
I mean, you can, but you shouldn't.
All right, I'll be quiet.
Okay, let me try this again. I could sell you my PS4 for 150. Neckbeard tells me. I had a weird feeling in my gut that I couldn't shake, but 150 was an offer I had to prod, just to see if it was legit. Stranger things have happened.
Like the TV show.
Ha ha.
It's a Netflix series, not a TV show.
Still a fucking show.
Yes,
still a
Watch it on your
show.
TV if you have Netflix on your TV.
I don't classify Netflix series as TV shows, though, because they actually have a lot of quality in them.
You're saying that things that are TV shows that have good quality are not considered TV shows.
Are
What
you
the hell are
saying
you
that
doing?
No, I'm
Fuller
saying-
House has
I'm-
quality?
I'm saying there's not a lot on TV that's good anymore. Well, just
There's
period.
technically not a lot on Netflix that's good.
True.
After all, there's like 5 seasons of Fuller House.
Oh God, kill it with
There's
fire.
5 seasons of that?
Yes, there
Never
is.
said-
It's
No,
so
we
bad.
didn't need more. We didn't need more Daredevil. No, we need Fuller House.
Oh, don't
Man, they could have
remind
put
me,
more
man.
resources into BoJack Horseman.
Daredevil was replaced by the Punisher. Just saying.
Punisher's good.
Oh, no spoilers. Haven't seen the new shit yet.
Shit. Okay.
Awesome
150.
fight scenes.
Really? 150? What's the catch? I asked a little skeptically. I'm always on the defensive with this guy.
There's no catch. It comes with a hard drive and everything. I want to keep the games, though. He seems happy. I'm more cautious now. Smart girl!
Clever girl.
Does it even work?
Yeah, it works. But it might have a few pictures on it. He said with a sleazy grin.
Ha 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 ha.
Ahaha, aha, ahaha, ha ha ha.
Okay, that's no problem, I guess.
I got the reference. What would you do if they were my news? Oh, wait, hold on. What would you do if they were my news? I think I almost threw up in my mouth at this. It could have been the mental image of all his roles or something in the garbage that set my stomach into flips. I mean...
Oh my god.
I'm just laughing at the fact that we now have Tom saying that in his normal voice.
Yeah, have fun with that, Internet.
I'd probably just swipe the drive before going into it. I mean, what pictures you have is none of my business.
Yeah, that
Started
seems like the
laughing like he
appropriate
got me somehow. So did the other guy working with us? What? I was so confused and mildly startled. I didn't think it was that funny at all. In fact, it was a terrible joke.
Yes.
Yeah. Not going to sell you my PS4.
Okay, cool.
The fuck?
He continued laughing for a while and tried the same thing on Nufus later. Nufus told him to fuck off and then he had his own PS4.
Nice.
I already got a PS4, bitch.
Dad to the rescue.
I like this guy.
Aim. Quality material.
Most of these stories so far are mild annoyances that don't seem that bad. I can assure you guys that it's a build-up to a bigger thing. It gets way worse, and I like to do a lot of lead-up for major finish. Plus, who doesn't want to hear about this guy? Oh, I was trying to break
Next
there, but I
tale
couldn't.
will be Fredbeard tells me how useless women are.
Oh,
I'm sorry, without women,
boy.
we could not continue the fucking race.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Next time on Fredbeard, the girl from whatever we read.
Cauliflower kicks his ass.
Cauliflower.
yes. Just
What was the last Neckbeard story you read again?
Shit.
that was the
Pajama Beard. That one was by
yeah.
Hunting
Yeah.
Red October.
Alright, next time on Fredbeard, the girl from Pajama Beard comes and brandishes her knife a second time.
Red October stabs the beard.
That would be great.
All right, next part. Fredbeard, please keep telling me how useless women are. Same old place, same old faces.
Sorry if there's a plethora of spelling/grammatical errors. I've been super sick lately. My brain is just not having a good time. I'm sorry. I hate it when that happens.
I had to write an essay like that once.
Yeah.
As I said in the previous tale, Dee was our assistant team lead. She was a small blonde girl of about 23 at the time. She was a little quieter when she talked, but she was a decent person.
Anywho, Dee had broken her ankle while on a holiday and couldn't come back to work for a while. I knew roughly what her job entailed, and I was skinny enough to do it. Most of the guys we worked with were 250 to 300 pounds, or just lazy. I just stepped up and took in assigning people to positions on the line, staying late and fixing equipment. I'm definitely 155 pounds at this point, the lightest I've ever been. Congratulations, by the way. And I'm all muscle.
Also, congratulations.
It's
I was hauling myself up and into places I've never been able to before. She got to those hard to reach places, huh?
Yes. What the fuck?
Now we have two.
That was
Uh.
perfect. I don't think we need to kill him anymore. I like him. That was funny.
I got a lot of I got a lot of attention for this move. I mean, I was making more overtime than anyone else, so some people took it upon themselves to criticize everything I did wrong.
Yeah, I know people like that.
I was always stressed because of it. Yeah, I was always stressed because of it. Newfist helped out a lot. He often made barbed remarks to some of our other co-workers for ripping on me when I couldn't.
Good. There you go. But Fredbeard was by far the worst of it. He would throw things on the ground and wait for someone like me to pick it up. Oh, I would wait until he was gone. He did this a few times with Dee when she bent down to clean up the mess, he would say,
Oh boy. I'm sorry, Zane.
Oh God. Yeah, that's where you went wrong. On your knees, servicing him.
Okay, I've said it once. I've said it a million times. Can we find this guy? Can we kill this guy? We're gonna find this guy.
Clearly, he mixed up where women belong and where I belong.
Okay.
I can just picture you saying that, like you're actually like, says that line. Clearly, you're mistaken where women belong and where I belong. And the dude just kind of looks at you. Never again, does it?
that would be great.
Just every time someone starts getting sexist, I just get super gay.
Usually that makes them the most uncomfortable.
They want to harass people, I'll harass the shit out of them.
There you go, Llytic.
It's like, oh fuck. There was this one story I remember a while back that I read, and it basically had to do with the fact that, like, for some reason at this one gay bar, straight dudes would show up, and unlike most straight dudes at gay bars that are just there to get free drinks and get, like, an ego boost from people hitting on them, they decided to just start grinding on the lesbians on the dance floor. And so one of the people there was this big, massive gay dude. And so anytime those people would start doing that shit, he'd just start grinding on them.
Nice. Justice! I love it!
The hero we need.
That is delicious. I love it.
Believe it's your turn.
Yeah, Zocken.
Oh, shit.
I wasn't allowed.
I wasn't allowing.
Yep. I wasn't allowing him to have the pleasure of saying that to me. I would be getting dragged out in handcuffs real quick. Understandably so, and
she's all muscle. She can do it.
But like all beards, he found other ways to get to me. He never did it when Nufus was around, though. Smart man. Hey, that's the only time he's been smart this entire time. Congratulations. Beard was more afraid of Nufus than he was of me. This, in the end, would be his undoing.
I was about to say that's his fucking mistake.
Yep.
Bloody fucked up!
Nobody messes with Sassy, nobody messes with Dad Chad the Canadian.
Again, we're talking 5'7", 155, all muscle.
Yeah, no, she could snap your neck.
She could eat your bitch ass into the sun.
That's where
I love that line. That was beautiful. She can eat your bitch ass to the sun. Oh my god, that was amazing. I love that line. Oh, that was beautiful.
Make it a person.
Honestly, if we ever get merch, I kind of just want to have that on a shirt. I will eat your bitch ass into the sun.
Yeah, no, that I could probably arrange that, honestly, if I get an account somewhere.
Oh god. At the very least, make like a fridge magnet with that.
Yeah, definitely.
The equipment in this place was probably as old as my dad. So, unlike my dad, it would break down a lot.
Damn. I just imagine like a dad just break it down now.
Oh, I thought it was like mental breakdowns.
Damn.
I thought her dad would shut down and like fall over.
Oh, God. I need more. I don't know what
I need oil.
There we go.
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
Let's see. The line was constantly going down for one thing or another, none of which was my fault. I did my best to keep things going, but it was hard. I was doing a lot of sweating, running, climbing, and cleaning sensors. And then Fredbeard saw his chance.
Oh, boy. Now you get me saying this. I'm going to make sure it's not my voice so it can't be taken out of text.
Well, yeah, I'm not going to make you say anything horribly sexist in your voice.
You know, this used to be my job before. I did it way better. You're a woman, so you're naturally more incompetent in machinery. I don't think you should be doing this job anymore.
Okay, is he a fucking Ewok?
Can we kill him?
This is how people, like, have accidents.
This is how people get their bitch asses yeeted into the sun.
There we go.
Oh my god, I'm gonna start using that line in daily life. That is beautiful. People are gonna think I'm fucking insane, more so than normal already. That's
Honestly, I'd love if you say that on stream.
Oh, I will now.
Zane,
Uh-huh.
Tired.
it's your line.
Tired. Yeah, I am tired.
Tired, frustrated.
Tired, frustrated, and sweating buckets. I was having none of this bullshit today!
Today, Satan! Oh yeah? I don't see you stepping the fuck up when we got the news about D. I don't see you offering to help me out or teaching me what to do. And more importantly, you're too fat to get into the spaces that I get into. You can either step up or shut up. I snapped. That is a good rule for just daily life. Step up or shut the fuck up.
Or get your bitch ass yeeted into the sun.
No, there you go. Step up or get your bitch ass yeeted to the sun. There you go. Bam.
Step up or yeet up.
I want that. Get yeeted up. I want that on a bump stick.
In this world, it's
Sticking out.
yeet or be yeeted.
Shut up, ladies!
Yeet or be yeeted. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, this is fucking great.
You can't tell me what to do. He laughed and lumbered off.
The rest of the day was packed with these sorts of snide comments. He was getting bolder. That would be his undoing. Soon he would not even care who was around when he said how useless are and how incompetent I was in particular. Another beard without the beard started joining in.
Another beard without the beard.
Scrotum beard.
This isn't even the worst part. Anytime I had to fix something that broke 9 times out of 10, he would somehow get in my way, and I would have to tell him to go and make himself useful or something.
No, I could do this a million times better than you. It's just too bad that I was off work from being hit by a fucking car that I gained so much weight.
Sure.
At some point when the metal sorter went down. You know, that's no excuse.
Meat sorter. Such a shame. Then I wouldn't have to listen to you tell me how shit of a job I'm doing.
Yeah, I used to do this stuff all the time. I know how all the equipment here works. I mean, I've been here for 7 years now.
And
Well, I don't see you getting a job anywhere else!
You have the gall to make fun of someone working at a garbage place like that for 7 years. Wow.
He has absorbed the stench.
No.
The stench is now him.
No. He brought the stench.
It used to smell fine before he arrived.
There you go. By this point, I had gotten the item that was jammed out of the machine and was closing it up. I dealt with this for about a month after Dee came back. When she did, Fredbeard made sure to tell her what a shit job I did, until the actual team lead corrected everything. Good.
We're coming to the big finish. I've already written it up. It was a tough one, and I had to reference a lot of old chat logs to get an accurate idea of what happened. What happened when. Also, it was very emotionally draining for me to get through.
Okay, one more story after this with some minis, then the final. Hope you've been enjoying so far.
Stay clean, everyone.
Don't drop the soap.
Fredbeard, I did not see that coming.
Who dropped the soap?
Oh, no.
Oh boy. Fredbeard likes to bring up things to trigger people. He also knew that I could be a little temperamental. I'm very passionate about equal rights for all peoples and very against discrimination. But Fredbeard likes controversy and likes poking bears.
Oh boy.
That's a good way to get your ass eaten. And not in the fun way.
Well, well then.
So, I have a friend that's a neo-Nazi. What are your thoughts on that?
I think you need new friends that aren't going to get you into trouble.
He likes to yell Hail Hitler on chat and Xbox Live a lot. Oh god.
You don't have to say that word.
Especially when,
Nigels.
you know, Nigel Thornberries are online.
Smasher.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
smashing.
Smashing.
Oh god.
Smashing.
Oh, delete this man.
We need to find the creator of the Matrix and just like, nope. Wrong. Wouldn't be too loudly proclaiming that sort of thing if I were you. I ground out. I was having less of his shit these days. Good for you.
Well, I don't know where to find new friends, so I'll just stick with him.
Even I could find new friends if I really wanted to.
I was about to say, how many Discord servers are you on?
A lot.
Go to a gaming shop or something and find something to talk about with other people or something. Just make sure it isn't Nazis or how much you hate films. That will get your ass nailed to a wall.
Okay, for the record, going to a game shop is how I made friends. That's how I still make friends. Time out.
Mm-hmm.
I like.
I'm just weirdly approachable.
Yeah.
I don't know about that, Chief.
Nobody's approachable to you.
Sorry, I don't think space aliens should be considered approachable.
Fair enough.
I mean, you can always find someone that has that kind of kink. I mean, there's a kink for everything.
Well, I mean, yeah, aliens could be sexy. I'm not gonna take that out of the picture. I didn't say he wasn't an attractive alien, just that he shouldn't just assume he's so approachable. Where the fuck are we again?
Where do you go?
Where
then?
do you go then?
Is it my line?
Yes.
Oh yeah, of course it's my line. Where do you go then? Personally, I didn't care if he knew where I played MTG all the time. I didn't go to play in public too often.
Yeah, that's what Untap In is for.
True. But there's a lot of spiky people on there, though. Anyway, I go to X shop out on X Road. You know, the other end of town.
I don't like that shop. The people there are assholes, and so is the owner. Fredbeard pouted.
So you got booted out for being a dick. He didn't answer. I think his silence speaks volumes there.
So my Nazi friend has all kinds of Hitler paraphernalia. He also says that the history of Nazi Germany was taught wrong. They did nothing wrong.
What
Oh.
Oh, say, can you see why the dawn's early light?
Canada, oh, Canada.
I don't know the Canadian national anthem.
Yeah, what do you think we are? A bunch of weird Canadians?
Oh,
Zane,
no,
that's
just
racist.
going out to get my poutine.
Never trust a person who puts bagged liquids.
Fuck you, bagged milk is delicious.
So is normal milk. And by normal, I mean 2%. There's like 0% fat. There's too many milks.
I like skim milk from Bombs personally.
I like nut juice. I mean almond milk.
I think we all like nut juice. Wait.
I'm not gonna
You
go
know
that
they were
far.
selling like really weird milk flavors back in my hometown.
Like what,
forgot what it
strawberry and
was.
pineapple or something?
Oh shit, there's pineapple?
No, I'm just making guesses for what sound like weird flavors for milk.
Strawberry's normal.
There was like it was on the level of what you said though. Like pineapple, it was on that level, but I don't think it was pineapple.
Pina
forgot
colada.
If you like pina colada.
Getting caught in the rain.
God damn it.
Not into yoga.
If you've got half a brain.
Oh, that's a good song.
Brain.
I know it's your line.
It is. Except kill millions of Jewish people. Millions? Millions, not minions. My bad. Kill some millions of the Jews. That's not what I meant. I'm sorry.
Not just
Except
kill that bad. They killed
millions.
minions.
Okay. Stop. 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 Quit your shit.
Oh, got some pads.
Quit your shit. Except kill millions of Jewish people horribly. They allow people like
Joseph Mengele.
Thank you. Mengele do horrendous human experimentation, tore families apart. Oh, yeah. Okay. Now I know who that guy's talking about. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Angel of
All right.
Death, I think.
Cherry. It was cherry milk.
What the Why are we talking about cherries all the time?
That's
All
weird.
the time?
That's weird.
Not gonna
Cherry
lie,
milk. Why?
I
Okay.
would
It
totally
was
try that,
actually
though.
pretty good.
I
I
tried
was
that,
gonna
yeah.
say, I would try that.
Y'all are weird.
Like, me and my
Anyway,
friend
you're
actually
not.
rolled up to the store and we, like, tried it together.
Huh. Was it so it was good?
It's good in small dosage. It's.
Oh,
I'm not
okay.
gonna drink, like, a full, huge cup of cherry milk, but if I have, like, a small one, yeah.
Okay, I get you.
Inspires confidence.
Allegedly, they murdered millions of Jews. There's no proof.
Allegedly!
No proof, bro. No, time out. I have been to one of the fucking death camps in Germany. I have actually been to one of them. This is bullshit. There's a ton of proof.
Yeah.
As Sassy Lemons brings up in the next point, the fucking Holocaust Museum, the piles of bones and incinerators, the starving and sickly people that were found, the accounts from people rescued from the work camps. That's not proof enough. I was seething. You can't teach these people reasons. All you can do is execute them so they don't breed their stupidity into the next generation.
I think you started doing a good job of being,
Yeah, most of them are fucking trash, so... Lee, it's your turn, Zane.
Give me a moment, I got sick.
Shit, that hasn't happened in a while.
Yeah. Ugh. Where are we?
All that.
All that was
Oh,
probably fabricated.
Oh, God. Wait, I'm in the wrong... How did I get to the, next chapter? What?
What the hell?
What did you do?
I don't know.
Kill him.
All of that was probably fabricated. I mean, the U.S. can't handle anyone having more power than them. They needed to demonize Germany somehow. What?
Just...
Russia was our rival for a while, though, right?
Yeah, Russia was the big one, and if memory serves, World War II, the U.S. teamed up with them.
Yeah.
Yeah. We teamed up with the big boys to kill Germany because we saw that was what we did to Germany. We went to war with them because they were a threat. What is all
The
this
U.S. only got involved because Japan bombed Pearl Harbor.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What?
Honestly, that is one of the funniest sets of memes to me. All right, so long as nothing else happens, we should win the war. We just bombed Hawaii. You did what?
So
I've seen that one.
technically, Japan are the heroes of World War II.
Whoa, okay, when you're that far.
Well, you could say that if it weren't for the fact they have a habit of trying to whitewash their own fucked up history.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well.
Okay. Nope. I threw my hands in the air. We're done here. This is about as productive as trying to tell you supporting Trump is bad. I put my headphones in and ignored him for the day.
Bonus! Fredbeard wants to know where my mom lives.
Fuck.
I was talking to Nufus about having to go see my mom. She lived in a nice area that The further down the street you go, the worse it got. I mentioned I had to go to wherever street to go see her. Fredbeard had been listening in.
Oh, I live on that
Oh,
street
no.
too. Where does your mom live? I should go see her sometime, he
Oh,
cackled.
shit. Why the fuck would I tell you where my mother lives, you fucking creep?
Are you trying to murder her? She's very
Maybe.
sickly right now, and your smell alone could probably kill her.
No, I just want to say hi.
Don't try to act all innocent with me, you piece of shit. You probably shit on her doorstep and light her house on fire.
Or, not both.
Eh.
I'm so sorry, Zane.
Do I
Oh.
have to say the word, or is this one of those TOS?
I mean, technically you could get away with saying it in certain contexts. Put on a mocking voice.
Or repay her? There was a moment you could hear my resolve start to splinter. I was about to absolutely lose it. Through gritted teeth, I managed her.
Managed, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zocken.
There's females
Okay.
around houses and area. I will tell them that if your fat ass is spotted on the street, to run you the fuck over and back up and do it again until you're nothing but a smear on the pavement. If you
Would they
ever
be able to get the car over his body?
I mean, one car's already done it
That's how
before.
you
What's
get
another?
yeeted to the- That's how you get yeeted to the sun. You run him over and just boing.
Bounces off your hood like a fucking bouncy ball.
He actually looked a bit worried and dropped the topic. My mother is a really tiny lady. She's pretty tough, but she's half Fredbeard's size. There was no way I was letting this joke slide, even if I could get in trouble for what I said.
That's not a joke. That's
You don't
No, you don't joke about that kind of shit.
joke about doing that. Like, god damn.
What's wrong with the world?
You don't talk about someone's family either. That is like, I'm literally like speechless at being so mad right now.
That's a good way to find a horse head in your bed.
Nice.
Never seen The Godfather.
Ugh. You know that reaction.
So
totally
this is it. Yeah, I kind of figured. So this is it. The second last story in this epic. Hope everyone enjoyed so far. As a warning, the last story I have will be fairly dark. If it seems like a bit of a jumbled mess, it's because the situation was a mess.
Stay tuned for Fredbeard tells me to kill myself. Boy.
That's a pet peeve I have. Fuck.
Fredbeard tells me to kill myself. The final.
The final. So, most of the stories so far have been really lighthearted, socially awkward romps. This one gets fairly dark and serious. There are some darker themes. Just a warning for now, this would be the last story in this epic.
I really gotta ask a question of how bad her life has been, if that's what she considers lighthearted, awkward,
I was
socially
freaking
awkward
to
romps.
say, like, lighthearted my ass. Oh, fuck.
Alright.
Shortly after Nufus and I started dating, I decided to go on birth control. I had never had to do this before because I had never had a long-term relationship before, so I wasn't quite sure when to expect.
It was hell. I was either angry or crying all the damn time. Couldn't hold it together. Tried to warn my coworkers that I would be on medication soon that might alter my mood a little or a lot. But nothing prepared me for what would happen during this shit show. I was having a particularly bad day, feeling like talking too much. I knew if I did, I would start ranting and crying again. But the beard didn't care. He wanted to chat. So I did. If only to keep my mind off negativity going off in there.
Oh, this.
You seem like you're in a shitty mood today, Sassy Lemons.
How observant. I sort of made a sound to confirm this. He digs through the garbage and pulls out a knife from the garbage and hands it to me.
What?
You, I think? Bless you, I think.
Health!
Bless you, I think.
Fuck!
That's the sneeze of anger. Oh
That's just
god.
how I sneeze. Oh.
You know what to do, Fredbeard says matter-of-factly, while making a cutting motion over his wrist. I was in shock. My co-worker has... Are you done?
Sorry.
Are you done? My coworker has just told me to kill myself with a knife. I've had issues with self-harm in the past. I was in a fairly weak and emotional state, and this guy tells me this. I dropped the knife in a metal bucket we keep for large items and continued working without speaking.
I am literally speechless right now.
Deep breaths. Deeper than I can do right now.
Yeah, no, I'm
gonna.
Fucking hell.
I want to.
Ugh. After my shift, I had told D, Nufus, and our team lead. D and the TL told me to just take it with a grain of salt and not worry about it. The damage was done.
A lot of fucking help.
I went home that day and cried and didn't stop. Nufus kept trying to text me that night. He ended up coming over and holding me all night. He had to keep telling him that everything was okay and that Fredbeard was an idiot. He was so worried he didn't leave. Good.
Good on him.
100%. Love this guy. Love him. Chat dad. Whatever.
This is why I fucking hate neckbeard stories.
This is honestly probably the worst thing that I've read, like in some of the recordings we've done. Like,
yeah.
It took me a few weeks, but I finally went to the plant manager about the issue. The plant manager was a nice guy. Too nice, in fact. He promised to deal with the situation as soon as he could. Well, dealing with the situation meant having a little talk with Fredbeard. Fredbeard got a slap on the wrist for what he did, and later he came back to me to apologize. Also said this little joke and that I take things too seriously. He did this resort again, and only after Nufus left me alone for like 2 minutes.
This motherfucker.
Yeah.
You don't get it, do you? If I was anyone else, you never know what might happen. I could have actually killed myself that night. Then guess who would be to blame? You fat idiot. You know you would be going to jail. You don't think my family would make sure of that? You don't think that my father's only daughter killing herself would start a campaign against you? You'd be fucked. I don't care what kind of legal team you have, fat beard. Fredbeard, sorry.
That would feel personal.
Okay, again, telling people to kill myself is one of my biggest pet peeves. Like, you don't do that shit. Fuck you. You are the scum of the earth if you do that kind of shit.
Yeah.
I shouted. I was still burning with rage from the medication coursing through my system.
I said sorry, he whined.
just
don't
Guess whose bitch ass about to get yeeted into the sun?
Just don't do that shit again, Fredbeard, thinking he had enough. Little did I know that the beard would want more. Of course he would.
He's a beard.
Wait, what? Sorry.
Main.
A little while later.
A little while later, when I was coming down from my meds and getting back to myself again, he wouldn't talk to me. Granted, I'd been constantly freaking out all the time, but she seemed really understanding about it. So one day when I was in a decent state of mind, I apologized for my behavior.
Oh, and you don't think that excuses you from talking shit? From shit-talking me on Facebook?
Different person. Not the beard.
That sounds like Beard.
It's
I mean,
the D.
I see that.
It's D.
But why
Shit.
would you say this?
Because
So what the fuck?
I just owned up to it because what else could I do? I didn't actually say anything about her online. Combed over all my chat logs and Facebook status. Nothing. Shortly after I put in my 2 weeks notice and left that job. I had been there for a year.
You're too long. I was at home in between jobs for a few. to recover from some dental surgery I'd gotten. Probably wisdom teeth. That stuff sucks. I pondered on some of these events. I was angry. Fredbeard had gotten away with so much. I couldn't let it slide anymore. My team lead and assistant TL, D, and my boss had let this behavior go on. Enough was enough. I put in a very large complaint to the local labor board.
A week or so later, Nufus came home.
I think you cut out for the last half of that.
Yeah, he did.
I come home later with some interesting news.
So, Lemons, you reported my work. I left and he was on his way out to the labor board.
Yeah, so what if I did?
He went on to tell me that a rep came in and pulled a whole bunch of people involved with my incident, and they handed out 5 citations, essentially the government's version of a write-up from my understanding. Do you want to guess who they went to? The plant manager, the TLD, the health and safety guy, and Fredbeard. Yes, Fredbeard got in a lot of trouble that day, finally. The company got fines for the incident and for not having proper PPE, and possibly for constantly running the employees on overtime for a year straight. The whole place changed after we left.
More importantly, I had gotten justice against a horrible beard. We still see him to this day. He doesn't say the word to us. He down to the pavement when he stepped on Nufus's foot on purpose once. Next time I saw him, I lightly bragged about how I'm going back to school for an amazing medical career. He hasn't tried that shit again yet.
Nufus and I are still together, almost 3 years later. Dude, congrats, nice. I want to marry this man after all we've been through. Very good.
Yeah, no, that's great. Awesome.
One good thing came out of this. Also the fact that Fredbeard no longer has a job.
Huh.
Okay.
One of the guys that I worked with there is still friends with me on Facebook. The people there like to talk a lot. I can only imagine that what was said about me after I left. Probably bottomed out since I moved and went back to school. Yeah, it makes me a bit of an asshole, but I feel like I deserve the right to do that.
Damn
You
right you
had
did.
every right to fucking do that.
Yeah.
100%.
Hope you guys enjoyed this conclusion. It's been a wild ride from start to finish.
Stay clean, everyone.
Oh, oh man, that was... just...
This guy.
Yeah, I know, seriously.
Yeah. That's not the worst thing I've seen a beard do in one of those stories, but that's also because some of those actually involve actual sexual assault.
Yeah, well, worst thing I've read.
So I guess the next one shouldn't be a follow-up neckbeard story. Probably could find something to do a one-off.
Yeah, let's try not to do a good story. Sorry, I'm sorry I got so angry. It's just
No, it's
Oh,
cool.
no, it's totally understandable.
Good. So that's it for this session. And for those of you wondering, yes, the intention is to try and record another one tonight because of the fact that we are 3 weeks behind.
and I have church in the morning, so this is gonna be fun.
Game.
Just run. He can catch us both.
I kind of wish I was...
1, 2, 3, not it.
Oh,
Bye. Good luck.
yeah.